Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Said Al-Khair bin Jupilin alias Muhammad Yazid. So today I will explain about the e-poster for the perspective of social media usage in homestay entrepreneur for multidisciplinary research on the entrepreneurship and business e-colloquium 2021 and 2022. For the introduction, social media is the best internet application for conducting marketing activities for all sizes of the businesses. Social media can narrow and close the gap between the strategy that has been planned and implementation of the strategy that will be implemented. Online marketing using social media application can provide entrepreneurs with a new promising platform, especially in small and medium enterprise. Homestay business is one of the business found in small medium enterprise. They also need to take advantages of social media as a marketing tools or social media marketing, which also help them to penetrate broader market and increase competitiveness. The fact is, to remain competitive in competitive market, homestay entrepreneurs need to take advantages of the convenience of various social media platforms to maximize their market reach and business result. For the problem statement, lack of tourists, entrepreneur lacking strategy in marketing, barrier to using social media such as lack sufficient skill for implementing and utilizing it, a lack of time and financial resources, fear of negative feedback, and perceived lack of need to use social media in order to achieve desired marketing investment result. Lastly, entrepreneurs have the notion can succeed without social media. For the research question, is there any relationship between the perceived usefulness and social media usage in homestay entrepreneur? Is there any relationship between perceived easy of use and the social media usage in the homestay entrepreneur? And lastly, is there any relationship between facilitating condition and social media usage in homestay entrepreneur? For the research objective, to examine the relationship between the perceived usefulness and the social media usage in homestay entrepreneur. To examine the relationship between the perceived easy of use and social media usage in homestay entrepreneur, and lastly, to examine the relationship between the facilitating condition and social media usage in homestay entrepreneur. For the research method, this research using quantitative method. 196 homestay entrepreneur in Sabah will be this research respondent. This research is using non-probability sampling method, which is snowball sampling. Data will be collected using questionnaire. The questionnaire are divided in three sections, which is section A, B, and C. The section A will be measured as a nominal scale, and section B and C using 4 Likert scale. All the data will be analyzed using SPSS software. For the finding, 57.7% are female, 26% for 36 until 45 years old, 36.7% are dusun, 39.2% have been married, 38.7% have a degree, and 25% are using social media for 8 hours per day. Table 1 is the summary for descriptive analysis that show the mean and standard deviation for all the variables. Table 2 show the summary for reliability result, and the table 3 show about the Spearman correlation analysis that show that all the hypotheses are accepted. For the contribution, the homestay entrepreneur need to select the right platform to post everything about the homestay, such as Facebook, which is one of the platforms that's still relevant to use until now. Second, homestay entrepreneurs should follow the current trend to attract customer attention with their marketing. For the suggestion, to make respondents more attracted to answer the questionnaire, researchers need to use engaging background for questionnaire or using application other than Google Form to distribute the questionnaire. Second, future researchers are suggested to enlarge the scope of the study for homestay business. Lastly, Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture Malaysia should provide specific statistical data of every homestay registered from every area in Malaysia. That's all for me. Thank you.